Residents in the small central Queensland town of Theodore are refusing to give up their local birthing service without a fight. They're calling on local health authorities to reinstate maternity services at the town's hospital.
We want choices, hear our voices.
These Theodore residents are refusing to give up.
What do we want? Birthing services. When do we want it? Now.
6 weeks ago, local health authorities announced planned birthing services at the town's hospital would not be reinstated. The service ended in 2011 after devastating floods tore through the town and damaged parts of the hospital. But the tiny community rallied and raised about $80,000 to help rebuild local birthing services. There was a grand opening of the maternity ward in 2016, but there's been no planned births at the Theodore Hospital since. Only imminent births are allowed. It means women like Jessica Weimer are still forced to travel up to 2.5 hours to Rockhampton and remain there for weeks in the lead up to their due date.
It created a lot of stress. My husband had to stay in Theodore to work, so I wasn't sure if he was going to actually make the birth date if I had went a bit early. And then we got no family in Rockhampton, so we had to get both sets of parents come and help us out because we've got a toddler as well.
She's now a proud mother of 2, but says the travel is a huge expense not everyone can afford.
The farmers can't just leave their farms. They don't have leave, or some people can't afford that accommodation, so it does make it very stressful.
The local MP blames the state government for stripping services from the bush.
In the electorate of Callide, now we only have one facility in a 75,000 square kilometre electorate where you can have a baby.
More than 1,000 babies have been born safely here at the Theodore Hospital in the last 40 years. But now health authorities deem it too risky. They say safety is the reason behind the decision.
It's not about a budget or a finance or any other issue. It is about safe services, doing the right thing for mums and bubs.
Local families aren't buying that. They believe the decision increases risk and the likelihood of roadside births. Andrew Hotz's 4 children were all born in Theodore. He wants other families to have the same opportunity.
They were all born here, and you never know, they may have their children here, so we'd like to keep the services open.
Megan Hendry, ABC News, Theodore.